Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 27th of November 2022. Through the will drawn up by Alfred Bernhard Nobel. The Nobel Prizes were established on this day, 27th of November, in 1895. So is famous. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that India has enough fertilizer stock to meet a Rabi requirement center. The government is not dependent on one country for supplies, and there are measures in places to board base sources to hedge against any shortage, says Union Fertilizer Secretary Arun Singhal. The Hindu newspaper also states that government takes G20 diplomats to Andaman for preview briefing. Officials briefed on a logistical preparation a week ahead of India assuming the presidency of grouping. They were informed on the country policy priorities during the G20 process and issues it hopes to highlight. Indian Express newspaper states that Parliament winter session government may bring a bill to allow NPR updation via birth and death database. According to the proposal bill, the data will also be used for the updating electoral rolls, the Aadhaar database, ration card, passport, and driving license. Indian Express newspaper also states that Sanjay Kumar Mishra, the long hand of enforcement drive. Under Sanjay Kumar Mishra, the enforcement drive has often been called the new Central Bureau of Investigation for the alacrity with which it has moved in political cases and ensured money in the opposition. Deep Times Tiwari tracks the journey of the reclusive officer who began an immunology research in Lucknow. Hindustan Times states that government should not overload Supreme Court with the cases, says Attorney General R. Venkataramani on 73rd Constitutional Day. Hindustan Times also states that Indian Space Research Organization placed Ocean Satellite 3, 8 other nano satellites in the space. The Indian Space Research Organization on Saturday successfully launched the Polar Satellite Light Vehicle launch vehicle, PSLV, carrying Ocean Sat 3 along with 8 nano satellites, the space body said. Some national news, including the India carries out a successful training launch of Agni 3rd. IRBM intermediate range ballistic missile from APJ Abdul Kalam Island. Mizoram government to provide a shelter to 70 tribals of the Chinkuki community who fled from Bangladesh. Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy announces National Gopal Ratna Awards. National Gopal Ratna Awards. Remember, 2022 for a dairying sector. Some economy news, including Indox Green Energy Services IGESL makes a dismal debut, lists 8% discount over issue price. GST Council to meet virtually on December 17. State Bank of India highest profit booking house is luring us chairman Dinesh Khora. Reserve Bank of India asks Paytm to reapply for Paytm payment aggregate license. Some worldly news, including the Taiwan president Tsai Ing-wen as Democratic Progressive Party leader after election loss. India is the lone abstain at China's Indian Ocean Forum of 19 countries. Launch of India-Bhutan satellite moves new era in ties Bhutan king. Some science and technology news, including scientists discover 5 new species of black corals living in 2,500 feet or 760 meters below the ocean surface near the Great Barrier Reef. PSLV C-54 successful place Earth observation satellite, 8 nano satellites in orbit. At last, there is a famous Scottish dramatist and a novelist, better known as creator of Peter Pan. He is known by his name, James M. Barrie. James M. Barrie, remember the name. He says a famous quotation: "The secret of happiness is not doing what one likes, but in liking what one does." Okay, thank you.